I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs. And his punter Ethan Evans gonna send this one away. And we're off from Arrowhead. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's gonna set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Argo 15.
It's the first carry for the rookie out of NC State. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, nets him the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Sending him on the dive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Vacates quickly left side. Has it in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves it can stop it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, so it'll be second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll go play action. He throws a bullet to the center. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. With a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing from the gun. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Yellow.
They'll run here on first down. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
15.
Now it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Easy. Yellow.
Mahomes to throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. He's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They go play action on 1st down. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, that's Nacua. Well, this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Rams have the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st down, Rams.
To throw here on 1st down. Caught, nice gain left side. This is going to be downhill to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Back now, pressure coming. Catch me the right side by Nacua. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Attack! 15!
Third down, it's Mahomes. This is Royals working the left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And finds him on the crossing route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down from the 42.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them. And to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They're throwing it. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's complete. Naku on the left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He's going to throw it again. Lays out. What a catch. Giving 18-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down, play action. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
They'll throw third and long. Connects with fans. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Color. Yellow. Horizon.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Oh, he lost the football. It's scooped up by the Rams. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. After After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Short pass brought in. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. A reverse on the tackle.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
13 yards.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Buying some time right. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Complete beyond the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
And the Rams first down.
Motion man sent left. They go play action on first down. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Pass play now. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pulled off the conversion.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
back to throw. Catch made. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
A gain of 5 brings up
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. Down the left sideline he goes. And what a play to end our 3rd quarter as he gets out of bounds with a ton of yards to his name. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. He finds fans. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. The motion receiver left. They give here to the motion man. Not a lot to speak of here, Parker. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got him, man. That's Nakua. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Putting a receiver in motion. Takes the second down snap. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
It's third down and 9 yards to go.
They send Nakua in motion left. To the air on third and long. Gets this to Fant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They'll throw for it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His third through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Back at the 47-yard line.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Hand off now from the gun. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
15. 15. Right side.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And the Rams have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Complete to his running back. This is Jarquez Hunter. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams put up even more points in a win. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. Right side.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yellow. 15. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 2nd and 3 now.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes now. Short pass brought in. Big man showing up the yards. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. more snap to play here. They're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road.